What's going on, everybody? It is the Rum Champion, and today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing stock mix that will help you make delicious, nutritious, and easy to make rum cocktails at home for yourself and all of your friends. Before we get into that, though, make sure, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and do the whole thing that YouTube algorithm likes. If you're already doing it, thank you so much. I love you. Have you ever heard of something called the Jasper's Rum Punch? Well, it uses something called Jasper's stock mix. Well, first and foremost, let's back up for a second. Who is Jasper? How did I get this information? Well, Potions of the Caribbean by Jeff Beach Bum Berry. Shout out Beach Bum, you my boy! In the book, it's an amazing book, by the way, if you want to learn about cocktail history and learn what other mixers you can use with rum outside of just velvet, falernum, and white grapefruit juice. I highly recommend you pick up a copy. Jasper's stock mix was created by a Jamaican bartender named Jasper Lafranc back in the day. And a stock mix, in case you're wondering, it allows you to batch certain ingredients to help you save time in making drinks. But rather than having to do a bunch of different tins and a bunch of different touches, that is different ingredients, okay, rum, lime, sugar, this, that, a stock mix allows you to combine all of those different touches, if you will. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh. The Jasper's stock mix is incredibly easy. It is lime, granulated sugar, Angostura bitters, and freshly grated nutmeg. Everything that the light touches, you see, you will need for this stock mix. Sorry, I had a little bit of Lion King in there. What you're going to need, you're going to need a receptacle for your batch mix. You're going to need a measuring cup to measure out your proportions. No free balling, no free pouring. That doesn't work, not in bars, nowhere. Measure your stuff. You're also going to need lime juice, granulated sugar, nutmeg. You're going to need a grater, and you're going to need a teaspoon, and you're going to need some kind of a bowl to actually hold that, so when you actually grate that nutmeg, you'll be able to catch it. First things first, you're going to want to do 12 ounces or a cup and a half of granulated sugar. Singing is necessary. It really helps improve the quality of the mix. You're going to drop your sugar into your receptacle. Next thing, you're going to take your lime juice. Again, measure your stuff. You need 2 cups. Perfect. You're going to dissolve the sugar and the lime juice. So that's the first thing. It's really important that you do this. Hold that thought. I actually forgot my whisk. The thing about being a content creator and having clinical ADHD is I almost always forget something. Ooh, that has a nice feel to it. Okay, anyways, bringing it back to center. Let's put our stock mix here. We can remove our sugar for a minute. And our measuring cup, we're done with the big ones. And you're going to want to dissolve that, because obviously it's really important that you mix everything together. It's going to take a little bit, but you want to make sure you don't hear any of that granulated, chalky kind of sound. I don't know about you, but sometimes, again, with ADHD, when I'm stirring, I gotta... You gotta, like, show it who's boss, you know? Round 2. Alright, so the whisk you're going to put over here for a second, because we will need that. The next thing, grate nutmeg. Is that a teaspoon? Ah! Make sure you have a good grip on it, because otherwise... Heaping teaspoon. Yeah, it says a heaping, so I know that I've got all of this, so we're just going to drop all of that in there. The other thing you need, Angostura aromatic bitters. Oh, it didn't really make a good sound. Every time I tell somebody that you're going to need an ounce of Angostura bitters, I always get people going, huh? Trust me, though. It's a lot, but it works. Glug, 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 glug. There you go. I have a really messy workstation now, but we have put our sugar and then dissolved it with lime, stirred it. Then we did our nutmeg, and then we did our Angostura bitters. And now we got to really stir it together. Now, it's always important that you straw test. If you don't know how to straw test, take your straw, put it into whatever liquid, close the open hole so that you'll trap a little bit of liquid. My bartenders do that. A little tasty taste. You want to make sure that the stock mix is good. Now, ready to bottle it. We're in the final stretch now, so you're going to take your funnel. I really like these rubber ones. Anyways, let us pour. And the look of concentration is so very important. Also, I'm sure you know this, but when you are pouring from one receptacle into a bottle with your funnel, you want to have a little bit of air so that the juices don't get trapped in the bottle. I thought that was going to be easy to put the cork in there. Cork it, stir it around. Now, there's a few things you can do. You can immediately start using this. I personally like to let it sit for at least 12 hours. A day would be ideal, if not another one, so that nutmeg can really mesh with all of the ingredients. And there you have it, guys. This is Jasper Stock Mix. The prep time is maybe 5 to 10 minutes tops, especially fast if you're not screwing around like I was. I really love this. Think about this. This combines several different ingredients. So rather than needing a simple syrup and then your bitters and then your lime juice, this combines all that together, and the nutmeg really ties all of this so well together. And if you aren't making Jasper Stock Mix at home, or especially bars, the fact that I go into bars and I showed this to them and everyone is gobsmacked, this needs to be a staple in every bar and every household. I'm just saying. I almost forgot in my little rant there. I'm going to show you how to make a few easy to make rum cocktails. First cocktail that we're going to take a look at is the cocktail that I referenced in the beginning, Jasper's Rum Punch. Now, in order to do this, you need your jigger, which I did not have. Fortunately, I have it within grabbing distance. You're going to do 1.5 ounces of the stock mix. And you have to make that noise, otherwise it doesn't count. You're going to do 1.5 ounces of white Overproof rum. And for me, there isn't anything better than Worthy Park Overproof, which is finally available here in the US. That's it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh no. What happened to my crushed ice? Then you're going to add as much pebble ice, crushed ice, pebble ice, as you can muster. And I forgot to check the water level for my ice cubes. Okay, so I've grabbed some more ice, tossed it in here. It's really important with the Jasper's Rum Punch because think about it. It's 1.5 ounces of 63% rum, so it does definitely pack a punch. You're going to want to continually add ice, or not, it's really your preference, and keep on swizzling ice down! Once you feel like it is ready for you, and your glass should have like a nice chillness to it, and really, look at that. Look at that. Super easy. All it is 1.5 ounces of this and 1.5 ounces of that, and this is a cocktail. Where's my straw? That is that could have gone better. This is a cocktail that is so delicious. This is a tiki drink without it being a tiki drink. Ho doggy. The second cocktail is one of my own designs, and this I call Packs a Punch. Reason for it? Because again, 1.5 ounces of the stock mix, 1.5 ounces of Bounty, 151 amazing 151 from St. Lucia, and some vanilla liqueur. I was going to try and pronounce this in French, but I'm good. So this, oh no, this is a 3-touch cocktail, meaning that we have 3 different things that we need to touch to go into the cocktail. So number 1, 1.5 ounces, Bounty Strong 151. And then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of the Jasper Stock Mix. Oh yeah. Again, sound effects are absolutely necessary. And then we're going to do 1/4 ounce of the vanilla liqueur from Giffard. Really, really good stuff. If you don't know Giffard, you should. We're going to actually shake the cocktail, so a little bit of ice in there for dilution. Oh yeah. Give it a good shake. We're going to have it nice and a little frothy. If you're using cocktail shakers, give it a little slap on the side, huh? That way it gets out easy. This one we'll use a very nice old-fashioned glass. Again, lovely color. There you go. Packs a punch. Took 30 seconds to make, if not faster. That vanilla liqueur. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The thing that's dangerous about this one, you don't know how strong it is. For the final cocktail, this actually doesn't have a name yet, so if you could help me out, that would be oh so appreciated. But this is going to be the most tiki of cocktails. Oh, and by the way, I should say that we're going to be flash blending this as well. So we're going to start with 1.5 ounces Jasper stock mix. Again, you don't always need to default to 1.5 ounces, but just for simplicity's sake, that's what we're doing. Next up, we're going to do 1/4 ounce of apricot liqueur from Giffard. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of Diamond Dark. Diamond is amazing, real Demerara rum from Demerara Distillers Limited. And these folks are the same people that bring us El Dorado. And we're going to do a Diamond 151 white rum. Now, we have all of that, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put some ice in here, just a little bit, and then to flash blend, you're going to get a blender, much akin to looking like this. Hamilton makes some good stuff. And you're going to let it aerate for 5 seconds, maybe less. You should have had a glass ready. What's the mystery glass? Oh, a julep glass. Oh, actually top off with a little bit more ice. Pineapple fronds, super easy, so I always like the number 3. So there we go. I also like dehydrated pineapple wheels. Just like that. And hey, if you want to throw in a swizzle stick from Trader Sam's, there you go, and boom, that's your tiki drink. Wow. Wow, wow, wowie, wow. And here you have it. 3 really simple cocktails, 2 touch, 3 touch, and 4 touch over here. Jasper stock mix should be an absolute staple at your home bar, or if you're a bartender, at your bar. It is very diverse, absolutely incredible, and hey, you'll thank me later. If you are going to try any of these, please let me know which one is your favorite. They all are amazing in their own rights, and I hope you guys appreciated this video. Please do give me feedback. I know it was a little bit janky. I'm not used to making cocktails and having to narrate through them. Anyways, if you like the long-form content, cocktail content, we'll keep it going. If not, then I'll revert back to shorts for the cocktails and rum education for the longer form stuff. Anyways, that's what I've got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much. See you next time.